What is up, world? Welcome back, Charge the Game podcast in New York Knicks versus the Indiana Pacers, game one. Wow. Tyrese Haliburton. Wow. Let's get right into it. As the Indiana Pacers celebrate big time in the Madison Square Garden. New York Knicks are back. New York basketball is back. Playoff atmosphere was rocking. Celebrities all over the place. And boy, did this game not disappoint. I mean, I'm not going to lie, I lost a lot of money on this game because obviously, guys, you never really take into the fact that a game could potentially go into OT. But this game was hardcore, traditional, old school basketball, in my opinion. You saw a lot of new school, you saw a lot of old school, you saw a lot of flair. You saw a lot of design plays, guys. And, this is what playoff basketball is about. These moments. And I got to give it to this guy here, man. Tyrese Haliburton. What the Hally? What the Hally? For this guy. I mean, ever since, it's like when it comes to in-season tournament, you see the Pacers flash because they're typically a slept team. They are a Midwest team. I don't think you guys understand the emphasis of what Indiana is doing right now. You guys got to think about Caitlin Clark. Caitlin Clark has the Indiana fever on fire. And you add good playoff basketball in the Eastern Conference Finals. With a performance like this from the Indiana Pacers, I can only imagine how lit that city is right now. I'm telling you guys. But yeah, this is a team that slept on. They're not as interesting during the regular season, but ever since the playoffs started, it's been a storyline tied to the Indiana Pacers. I mean, this guy Tyrese Haliburton, from his dad getting all in Giannis's face, most people in the league saying that he is overrated. His own peers are saying that he is overrated. And this guy has done nothing but show up in the playoffs in the biggest moments and execute it. There's no other way to say he took their heart. You're probably never going to get a game this tough in this series. I don't think so. I think it's going to be hard-nosed traditional basketball, but I don't think that it's going to be this tough. I don't think that the score is going to be that score either. I think it's going to come down. But this game one, guys, was simply amazing. Let's look at the shot from Haliburton. How lit is Indiana after this? Seriously. You got to know that the Pacers are feeling good now that they have taken home court advantage. And this was hard to do, guys. That arena, that building, it's very hard to do. And it's very nice for basketball to be brought back to New York the right way. And I'm excited to see where this series is going to go. I really am. There has to be a little bit of luck. That was the same type of bounce that the Toronto Raptors needed to advance to the Western Conference Finals and, beat Golden State, and take it all. You have to have a little bit of luck, and you're seeing that with the Indiana Pacers. You're seeing a combination of things. And with Tyrese Haliburton, man, he has kind of a different style of basketball. It looks very simple. It looks very off at times, but it works. He does these passes that look like all flunky looking, and he has this funny looking shot. But the dude has been very efficient. Very efficient. And this is the iconic picture, guys. Reggie Miller, of course, doing a choke. And Tyrese Haliburton doing that choke. Rick Carlisle, man, he's showing what he can do. He got a lot of flack for the whole Luka Doncic situation, but now it makes sense. You get him a player that's going to be willing to listen, stay in shape, then you're going to find yourself in the Eastern Conference Finals or at least semi-conference finals. And he has not disappointed. Now, as far as the New York Knicks, man, I wonder if we're going to get a big-time game performance like this again out of Jalen Brunson and Karl Anthony Towns, especially when you had everybody show up to the party and contribute in ways like crazy, which we haven't really seen the Knicks just fire on all cylinders. We saw that last night. Everybody went to the max on both sides, both teams, but the New York Knicks came up short. What's going to be next for the New York Knicks? What's going to be their approach in game 2? I'm going to assume that this is going to be a more defensive effort. You saw reports where, Jalen Brunson admitted that they let off of the gas. Come on, man. You're supposed to be a veteran at this point. You play with a lot of veterans. Your coach is known to be a hard-nosed coach. I don't understand how you let off the gas with a team like Indiana, who has somebody like Tyrese Haliburton, Neymar going off, Miles Turner can go off. Like, why would you even utter that or even admit that, to the press? That's just not smart in my opinion. I do think that now, of course, this shifts the series, especially with home court advantage being no longer theirs right now. And we all know what type of taxing a game like that does on the body. Will the Knicks have enough in the tank to go all out and have the performance they have when we know they're capable of? But we know that the Indiana Pacers also kind of play the same style of basketball. They're going to be tough. They're going to be defensive. They're going to be physical. And Rick Carlisle is all about matter-of-fact execution, just like Tom Thibodeau is. I mean, seriously, guys, any night you can get 43 points out of Jalen Brunson, right? 35 out of Karl Anthony Towns. I mean, this messed my parlay all the way up, guys. 16 from OG Anunoby. In my opinion, I think that the Indiana Pacers are going to play with an all-high confidence because their journey in these playoffs has been 50-50 skill. It's been a balance of 50% skill, 50% luck. It seems like in every series there's this magical thing Tyrese Haliburton is doing, and I'm not throwing any shade, man. At first, I wanted to see more. I wanted to see more from Tyrese Haliburton. I wanted to see, was he all talk? I wanted to see, was he really overhyped? And this guy has lived up to everything opposite of what I thought. He's definitely changed my mind. Crazy thing about today's NBA is your star player can legit really go off and have his way. You saw the same thing in Jalen Brunson. With the momentum in the Indiana Pacers' hands now and that feeling that they're going to have, it's going to be a tough out for the New York Knicks. They're going to have to show up every single game. It only gets harder and harder at the next level. I'm not sure if the New York Knicks will be able to sustain, the way that they've been running to the ground, the way that they just fought and fought and fought. These playoffs, man, they're a journey. They're a battle. It's a war. And sometimes, guys, your body just gives in. So I am worried about that. And, guys, injuries happen. So I'm praying that nobody gets injured. I'm quite sure a lot of people are nicked up right now, man. But I don't know, guys. I just don't see Jalen Brunson and Karl Anthony Towns combining for 70 points throughout these playoffs again. So we're going to see, because any team can have a off night. It's the playoffs. You never know what can happen. You never know what to expect. But man, oh man, did this game really live up to the hype? Like, it really school feeling of basketball. And that's what I enjoyed most, man. I enjoyed not, seeing, honestly, guys, I enjoyed not seeing LeBron James in the playoffs. I know somebody gonna get mad about that, but I really do enjoy seeing like this new phase of the NBA shift to where it's going now with this young talent, this senior level veteranship that we have. And this is what's going to be needed to bring back that love and that passion, not only from basketball fans from across the world, but also the players that are playing currently in the league. So good game one. Indiana Pacers take it. They now have home court advantage. We'll see how the New York Knicks respond. Who do you have winning game two? Do you have Pacers? Do you have Knicks? How do you feel about game one? What are your reactions? Drop them in the comment section, guys. Thank you guys for watching. If you found any value to the video, make sure you guys subscribe to the YouTube channel. Thumbs up, like the video, hit the notification bell for more content. Peace.